What's up, everyone? Back here on OOTP 24 and starting up a new save and a new series here on YouTube. I picked the Minnesota Twins for this year to start out. Why, you may ask? Not a conventional team to, and take over and rebuild in a way, but I thought the Twins were an incredibly interesting team. First of all, they have this long playoff drought. Well, playoff win drought, I should say. They can't quite seem to get past the Yankees or advance in the playoffs or even get a win. So I thought that was an interesting challenge, first of all. Second of all, where the heck am I looking? Player development, pretty middle of the road farm system. Actually, pretty bad. 25th in the league. They have some interesting players here, but overall not like an exciting farm system. So you're going to have to build that up a little bit. And the roster, not terribly impressive. I love that there's a superstar center fielder, Byron Buxton. This is awesome. He's fragile, but we're going to do everything we can to keep him healthy and see if he can mash like he has whenever he's been out there. We also have Carlos Correa, who superstar shortstop. So we have our two keystones, I guess, are up the middle is pretty much set. Then we have Jorge Polanco somewhere. Might be hurt. Anyway, he's at second. And the rotation's kind of a hosh-posh of okay players. Pablo Lopez, who they got for Luis Ariz in the offseason, pretty nice pitcher. Joe Ryan's kind of a stud. But after that, like Sonny Gray, free agent after the season. Who knows with him? He's a good 3, but not a guy I would build around. Bailey Ober's fine. Kenta Maeda's fine. But we have some nice arms. Johan Duran in the bullpen. Our closer. Stud. Jorge Lopez, who they got last season. Another really good pitcher. And is Tyler Mahley's in the bullpen. Interesting. He'd probably start for me, but I'll figure all of that out later. I haven't even looked at this really looked deeply into the team so far. Run through my settings really quick. Overall ratings, I do 20 to 80 increments of 5. I do GM user-only players are always in control of lineups and hiring. Just because I like to play in general manager mode to have a manager for me, but I also like to have control of the lineup. So the manager's he doesn't really do much. But I guess he managed the in-game strategy. But all this is pretty normal. Batter aging speed, I just dropped a little bit, and same with pitcher aging speed. I don't know how it is this year, but in past years, it's been a little quick, so just a tick down. I have the trading difficulty like middle between medium and hard. I think it's a pretty good level to be at. I haven't dove too much into trades, but they seem a little more like and easier to pull a trade off this year. I don't have hard mode on. I tried it, but probably not for this save. Maybe in the future, but I got to get used to this game, the new game first. I put, for the trade deadline time limit per round, I put none, manual advance. The time limit's cool, but I don't want to be sitting there for 4 minutes when I don't have anything to do. So then I kept all the rating stuff. I want to see how that plays out in a full season. And league settings, whatever, nothing too interesting here. Besides expanded roster size, I like to do 30 to get some younger guys up here and playing. 40 is way too much. 28 is not enough in my opinion. So kind of meet in the middle there in a way. So, and all the rest of this stuff is the same. Still trying to work out how the heck to do the international free agent cap trading. I can never select it. If anyone has any info on that, please let me know, because I'm probably just an idiot. All this stuff's pretty normal. So I just want to do a little introduction video here, I guess. Next episode, we'll dive deeper into the team and what's going to be happening, what my plans are for everything. I might do it in this episode, but I'm going to stop here for now. And we'll be back either next episode or later in this episode. Probably later this episode. So we'll be back. All right. So we are back. Pretty much set up the rest of the team, at least the major league squad. Still got to do some stuff in the minors, but this will be what we're trotting out there for lineups. So it'll be Buxton, Correa, Kepler, Miranda, Gallo, Farmer. Called him Matt Wallner. He got a taste of the majors last year. Has some good pop, lefty. He was a good fit for this DH spot, as you'll see in a second. Christian Vasquez and Donovan Solano rounds out the order at second for now. Then pretty much everyone, Kepler and Gallo, get dropped down in the order a little bit against lefties. Kyle Garlick comes in to play against lefties. He doesn't have a huge platoon split, but also I fired my scout, so that's why that's not appearing. But yeah, this is just the OSA. But yeah, I'd hire a new scout because my guy was pretty bad and he was highly favorability. I don't know if it is a big deal in this game still, but past games it has been. So there you go. Pitching staff looks pretty much how we had it before, except Tyler Mahle slides in for Bailey Ober, who will go to the pen to start. I'm sure he'll get plenty of starts. One of these guys is bound to suck. So Randy Dobnak makes the squad for now. And then, yeah, it's the rest of our pen. Lopez will be closing just because he's farther along in arbitration. And if I started closing Duran to start, he would be making like $15 million by the time we were done with this. And we are a mid-market team, so we can't really afford to do that right now. Not too many long-term contracts here, as you can see. They signed Christian Vasquez to this big deal. I mean, it's not untradeable or anything, but I mean, a glove-only catcher, probably get that cheaper, but we'll see. Buxton on a very affordable deal, and Correa on the mega deal, but looks like it goes down considerably toward the end. It's interesting. I think there's a lot of deferred money in that, so that's why it looks like this. Yeah, whatever. It doesn't really matter. So yeah, that's the squad going into, I guess, opening day. Excited for like Royce Lewis to make an impact on the team. He'll be back in 3 months. So we're in March, April, May, June. Probably like beginning in July he'll be back. So that's cool. Very excited for that. Celestino, interesting player, but I mean, whatever. Kurloff here, first baseman / corner outfielder. Nice player. He's been a pretty highly touted prospect, I believe. He'll be back in 6 to 7 weeks. Paddock's probably out for most of the year, but it could be back. And then Polanco will be back probably before opening day, so we'll have to make some kind of roster decision there. But yeah, let's quickly go through all the prospects, at least the top ones. So this Mercedes guy looks pretty sick. Long way to go, obviously. He's only 18, but he did get a taste of rookie ball last year and tear it up. So very nice player there. Rodriguez, he'll start the year in high A. Pretty nice player. Then Brooks Lee, he'll be in double A to start the year. Nice like utility infielder type. He can play a little outfield, so I think he was let's see. Yeah, he was first round pick by them last year. I mean, yeah, besides that, I mean, there's like some high minors depth, but I mean, nothing really too exciting. Like, yeah, I don't know. This farm system needs a ton of work, so we're going to be working on that this year. Also trying to win because, I mean, the Guardians are good. White Sox, hypothetically, could be good. And I guess the Royals and Tigers could surprise someone, but it's a pretty weak division. I think we could compete this year and potentially win the division or maybe a wild card spot. We'll just have to see how everything lands and how the injuries go. But yeah, that'll be episode 1. Next episode, we'll get into like probably the start of the season. We'll go through the middle of the season and probably up to the trade deadline or so. And we'll try to keep like half-hour episodes moving forward. And I think that's the I don't know, that's the way I like to watch. So not too long form, but like longer than just a recap. So hopefully that's good for all the viewers. And yeah, we'll jump into that next episode. Thank you very much for watching the Twins Out of the Park Baseball 24, episode 1, and we'll see you next time. Bye.